If you are researching living in Prince George, specifically the Hart, you'll probably realize it's a massive area. It can feel a bit overwhelming trying to figure out which street fits your lifestyle. But for some people, just being in the Hart isn't close enough to the action. Today, we're going to be deep diving into Birchwood Heights. This is a solid, average blue-collar neighborhood. But it has one massive advantage that the rest of the city does not have. It's the absolute closest you can get to the Hart ski hill and the baseball diamond at Joe Martin Field. We are talking strictly walking distance. If you want to finish your shift and be on the ski hill or at the field in 5 minutes flat, this is the specific pocket you need to be in. I'm Evan with the EMP Collective. My goal here is to help you feel secure and supported in your next move by giving you honest data up front. In this video, I'm going to break down the housing from the standard family homes to the surprising affordability options in Cook Court and the honest reality of living on these steep hills in the winter. So let's get into the details. Let's be real about why you moved to Birchwood. It is about the proximity. If you're an active family, you do not want to spend your evenings commuting to your hobbies. Birchwood anchors two major recreational spots. In the winter, the Hart Highlands ski hill is literally your neighbor. You can see the lights from your driveway. In the summer, you have Joe Martin Field right next door. Now, let's manage expectations because Joe Martin isn't a major league stadium. It is nothing fancy. It is just a good full-size baseball field where the local leagues play. But the value is the convenience. It is for the family that wants to send the kids out the door with their snowboard or their baseball glove and not have to load up the truck every single time. It turns a Tuesday night into a fun night because you are already there. It is just neighbors hanging out at the Diamond or the lift line. Now, let's talk about the houses. This is a hardworking area. You aren't going to see massive custom mansions here. The primary housing stock is those 1970s, 1980s BC boxes or cathedral entry homes. For a growing family, these are gold. You get separate living spaces upstairs for the adults and downstairs rec room for the kids and big yards for the dog. But here's the teacher tip for affordability that a lot of people miss. We also have the Birchwood Heights manufactured home community right here on Cook Court. This is a game changer if you want to get into this school catchment and lifestyle but aren't ready for a $500,000 mortgage. It's a fantastic low barrier to entry option. Looking at the map, you can see it is a tight-knit loop. You can get the exact same access to Joe Martin Field and the ski hill. You are literally neighbors, but at a price point that is much more manageable for a first-time homebuyer or a downsizer. It creates a mix of income levels in the area, which keeps the neighborhood grounded. It's a great way to stop renting and start owning without breaking the bank. One of the biggest misconceptions about living north in the Nechako is that you are isolated. Birchwood actually solves that problem because it literally backs onto the Hart Center Mall. You are a 1-minute drive away from basically everything you need that you have access to in the Hart. We are talking Save On Foods, Shoppers Drug Mart, restaurants, and hardware stores. You do not have to plan a big trip into town or cross the bridge just to get a liter of milk. For day-to-day living, you are arguably more connected here than some of the people living in the suburbs of the Bowl. It is that perfect mix of tucked away in the trees, but still 60 seconds from the grocery store. I promise you the honest truth, so here's a reality check. Because we are right next to the Hart ski hill, we are on a hill. The streets are not flat here. You have steep crescents and loops. When we get a big dump of snow, which is what we call the Hart tax, those side streets can be tricky until the plows come through. If you're buying a house at the bottom of a steep driveway, you need to have a plan for snow removal. You need good winter tires and ideally a 4x4 vehicle. This isn't a neighborhood where you want to be struggling up the grade in a low clearance sedan in the middle of July. So is Birchwood Heights right for you? If you're looking for high-end luxury or flat streets, this probably isn't the fit. But if you're a family that wants a solid home where you can walk to the slopes and the diamond, then this is the bullseye. The easiest way to connect is to call, text, or email. All the details are on the screen. Make sure you tap that subscribe button so you don't miss the next deep dive. I'm Evan McLeish. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.